Tulsa is reporting good news to its public school students, parents, and companies considering setting up shop there. The city has been chosen for the Any Given Child program, hosted by the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Here's a look at what putting the arts back into public schools can mean for Oklahoma. This story is produced by the City of Tulsa.
How do we make a collage, Alex?
Learning the basics comes with a twist for these students at Tulsa's Remington Elementary.
I enjoy it because I can create things and I get to be myself.
You're going to make a symbol of you using fabric.
They're learning through art.
I'm going to make like mixtures of colors like lapping over each other.
But it goes far beyond colors, glue, scissors, and paper. This is a math lesson.
I've learned a lot about symmetry already.
They were learning math concepts, symmetry, but they were using leaves and all kinds of other mediums to do that. The students are engaged, they're happy, they're learning through multiple mediums besides just sitting at their desk and being talked to or working on a worksheet.
This is a writing lesson.
They were very excited to do the writing piece, knowing that they would complete that with an art piece.
Unfortunately, not all students in Tulsa have the chance to be exposed to art. A new program could change all that.
One of the things that was first cut when we had budget cuts from the state level was the art programs and the music programs. And this gives us an opportunity through private partnership to get the arts back into the schools.
Community leaders are teaming up with the Arts and Humanities Council to bring Any Given Child to Tulsa.
The future it will look brighter because we've made this investment today.
Any Given Child is offered through the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., an organization that is strict about putting arts back into schools and choosing strong communities to take on that challenge.
You have to have a superintendent of a school district that totally buys in and will support what you're doing.
Every single child across the district needs to have an equal opportunity to the arts programs.
This is full.
Tulsa is the 5th city chosen to participate in the program in the country.
It was just like a match made in heaven. I mean, everyone was on board, everyone got what we were trying to do.
Those who are already saying, count us in, are the PAC, the Tulsa Ballet, OU Tulsa, Tulsa Symphony Orchestra, the Philbrook Museum of Art, Gilcrease Museum of Art, the Tulsa Opera, Sherwin-Miller Museum of Jewish Art, and the Tulsa Community College. Special thanks to the Charles and Lynn Schusterman Family Foundation for offering to help with some of the funding for Any Given Child.
You're going to do this funky and funny. Now, I really like that. I like that alliteration on there, the funky and funny.
The leaves turn red, green, and yellow.
3,500 students in each grade of the Tulsa Public School System will have at least one quality arts experience in several categories each year. The Arts and Humanities Council will shoot for more.
They are going to be participating in all 4 arts disciplines in every grade. So they'll be exposed to dance, theater, visual arts, and music.
They'll get field trips too. One of the stops, the Hardesty Art Center.
They come down. They'll be doing programs in like a two-dimensional studio where they can do drawing and painting. They'll be able to go through the gallery space and see what's there and then work with an artist to interpret what they're seeing, to hear about what the artist thought.
For all on board, not having arts in the classroom is like a painter with no brush, a photographer with no camera.
When you're doing art and you make a little mistake, then you have the opportunity to pick it up and go on, and I think that's a huge lesson for life.
I have fewer discipline issues in the classroom when I incorporate art. To see them light up when they can get something tangible, it's a tangible way of learning something, and it's huge.
It's not a luxury, it's not fluff. It needs to be there and treated as a core curriculum item, just as math and science and English and all of those things. The arts have to be core also, and then everything. I think it was Thomas Jefferson who said, if you think education is expensive, just try ignorance.